afternoon. I am going to discuss which questions I found the most useful after reading the blog this week regarding the 9 possible areas or possible questions we should be prepared for when it comes to interviewing for positions, which we will all hopefully be doing here really soon. I personally find being an instructional leader to be one of the most enjoyable parts of being in a leadership role within my school. And I want to make sure that when I interview, I am conveying my passion for helping other teachers develop their craft and helping other teachers access that toolbox of things that they can be using in their classroom to enhance their instructional abilities. So I want to make sure that I'm really focusing on the instructional questions, and part of what I want to do when I'm answering those instructional questions is that I want to make sure that I am prepared to address the differences that might occur in an elementary setting, middle school setting, and high school setting. I'm very much deeply rooted in the high school curriculum. I'm used to teaching high schoolers. I want to make sure that I can describe what great instruction looks like at an elementary school level. Granted, great instruction is great instruction across the board. I agree. I do think there's some very drastic differences. So I want to make sure that I'm prepared to describe great instruction at all different levels. I'm going to reach out to my partnership administrator from this summer, Ms. Dominowski at Murrayville Elementary. I'm going to make sure I have a discussion with her about this type of question so I'm prepared for an elementary school setting. I also really liked the question that asked, how are we going to help our staff grow as professionals? Again, I enjoy being an instructional leader. I enjoy helping other people learn more about new instructional practices, new classroom management ideas. I think that's one of the most enjoyable parts of this job. So I want to make sure I'm conveying that and my passion for that when I interview, and I want to make sure that I share with some of the experiences that I've had as a lead teacher, as a presenter at different conferences and different opportunities we've had within our county. I just want to make sure that I'm prepared to convey that. The one area that I think I do want to spend a little bit more time discussing with my building principal that I'm currently with is I want to discuss conflict resolution more. I have seen conflict resolution. I've spent a lot of time witnessing it. I'm just now starting to participate more and more in it as time has allowed this year. So I just want to make sure I'm able to verbalize that, verbalize my plan for conflict resolution, and make it my own. I've encountered my principals, how she solves conflict. I've watched our assistant principals, but I want to know how I'm going to do it. And I want to make sure I have my own plan and that I'm not just reiterating somebody else's. I want to feel comfortable with that. So I really enjoyed this article. I thought it was very useful, and I think that it's something I will be referring back to prior to these interviews in a few months.